Hi everybody, I'm Michelin.
Yes. I'm Brandon, obviously.
I guess we don't have to keep saying
We
that.
don't have to keep
Hopefully
saying
you know
that.
who we are.
But kind of conversation started today is, what is one piece of advice you would give to a newlywed couple?
It's hard to choose one. There's a lot. But it's only asking me for one. I guess the one key is communication. You just have to talk. You have to talk. There's a lot of different things that you guys are bringing together, and you're going to have to talk and communicate. Well, I like this, I like that. How do you come together to liking the same thing, or compromising, or settling for what's best for you guys instead of just still staying as individuals? Well, I give an example. I love Crest toothpaste. He likes Colgate, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I used to like Colgate.
And that was like, I went to the grocery store. I just kept getting what I like. And did you say something about why you always buying this toothpaste or something
Crest,
like that? I'm like, that's what I grew up with. That's what I like. I ain't tried anything else.
Yeah.
But just, you have to communicate. You have to talk. You have to talk to each other. You have to talk.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of situations that are going to be hard, and I know that that's like the number one thing that people get a divorce. They don't talk to each other. They don't like each other anymore. We're different. You don't talk to people. I mean, talk to the one that you stand in the same house with.
Yeah, listen.
So, yeah, and listen, yeah.
Yeah, that's communication.
I guess that
you're right.
Yeah.
The other side of talk is listen.
Yeah, you have to listen, yeah. But that would be my one thing is communication. You have to talk.
Yeah, most definitely. And I guess my one piece would, I guess from a male perspective, would be to make sure that you and your new bride are on the same page financially. Like, because I know for us it caused, early on we just didn't talk about money. We went through marriage counseling. It was more along the lines of how to deal with hard situations as they arise in your marriage, and how to kind of forecast problems, what's going to happen when you have a child, and what happens if somebody loses a job. So all those were great, but we didn't talk about the financial piece of marriage, and how important it is to be on the same page and have a sense of direction in your finances. And I mean, the first couple of years of our marriage,
didn't talk.
we were earning a paycheck, and we were spending it. We just didn't really know where it was going. My wife is a natural saver. I'm not a saver at all. I spend everything that I get, but I wasn't thinking along the line. And when Sally Mae started calling about paying back those loans, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? And so, I had a good mentor of mine sit us down and talk to us about starting a budget. And those first couple of meetings were tough, because we weren't making a lot of money, and it was just like, how do we negotiate? My wife was pregnant at the time, and it was just hard conversations. There was a lot of tears, a lot of like emotional turmoil, between me and my wife. But just get on the same page. I know a resource that we believe in, that we use, is Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. We've been through the course, and we have a number of his tools. We use his budgeting app, and we've used spreadsheets, we've used notepads, pieces of paper, but that app has done a tremendous job at making sure that we're both in alignment with each other as it concerns our money, giving our money a sense of direction. And so it was tough though. I mean, that was along the lines of communication, because we just didn't talk about it. We were young and thinking that, oh, we just got out of college and, you know, we were just trying to get our life started, and we were in a different state.
Didn't know. Well, I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, I didn't either. I mean, I was there before her, but it was just, it was tough just trying to get on the same page. And we didn't know why it was tough, but we didn't think that, you know, it was, the finances. That I didn't think that it was like, dang, these finances are tearing us apart. And then once we finally did, you know, have that discussion, and we finally started looking at where our money was going and how we were being wasteful. I remember one time we saw each other. We spent like $500 in a week on eating out. We don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore.
Like at the very beginning.
Yeah, she's right.
I was getting out of college from nursing school.
Don't be pointing fingers.
And I went down there for a week. So
yeah, don't be pointing fingers. It was us. It was us. Yeah, like you see how she eating those jelly beans, and so. It was. But it was. I can definitely say I've been an instigator in mismanagement. But I would hope to say that we're much better now. That's because we do communicate at least once a month about, you know, our budget, and, you know, I'm able to listen a lot. Earlier I wasn't as receptive about things concerning my wife.
And then I didn't communicate it well to him of what I saw of how we could work this out. But so it was both our fault. I'm not gonna blame you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's easy to point fingers, but communication, and then also communicating about money. I think one thing, like I said, about, you know, just making sure that you're talking, Mish mentioned, but on the other side of that is making sure that you're listening. And, you know, guys, it can be a humbling thing just to listen to your wife and not try to correct her feelings, like tell her why she shouldn't feel this way, or why, you know, her thoughts are invalid. But one thing that I've learned with that is making sure she's not coming to me for answers. She just needs me to listen, which means I need to shut up. And so, you know, when I finally did start just being an ear, you know, things got a lot better, because I didn't feel like she had a problem. She was coming to me for a solution. No, she already knew the answer to her issues, and I'm not the know-all. You know, she just needed me to be, I guess, you know, in a sense, her sounding board, in which I greatly appreciate that she can come to me and express how her day was, or some problems that she might be having in life, and she don't have to go to a friend outside of me. Right. Like, she can call me. She ain't gotta call mom. I no disrespect to my mother-in-law, but she can talk to me about those things, and not you know, try to cast them onto somebody else outside of our marriage.
Right.
So, pieces of advice to newlyweds is make sure that you're communicating, both listening and talking, and then also for the males, to make sure that you lead in the direction of making sure that you all are positioning yourself financially to be
for
the whole of the family,
not just for yourself.
Yep. Great job, Miss Wright. There's a bluebird. There's a bluebird staring at us, and she likes my bald head. I hope. Till next time.